Hello, I'm Zalmont, and this is my YouTube where I talk about random stuff and play Ark. Um, if you find yourself enjoying the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more content, comment, let me know your thoughts, and feel free to share. This episode is going to be old school bullying rant. And this is a rant I wrote on Facebook a few years back. Um, and I'm literally just gonna read it kind of verbatim from what I wrote, kind of thing. So just kind of bear with me here. Um, 1 second, I need to just get into it. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. But yeah, so like I said, I'm just gonna kind of read this verbatim. This is something I wrote in 2018. So I decided today I'm going to go on a rant about bullying. First and foremost, I want to make it abundantly clear that I am in fact against bullying. I went through a lot growing up, and like most others, truly wish that bullying would just disappear in the world and we could all enjoy world peace and live forever. But reality beckons, and truth is, bullying is part of humanity's social interactions. Always has been, always will be. That being said, I believe as a society we are doing ourselves and our youth a disservice dealing with it the way we have been for the last couple decades. We spend so much time and energy trying to get rid of something that is never going away. Our parents and grandparents had this right. They never told us to wear pink to raise awareness. I mean, as far as awareness goes, every single adult on the planet has been both the victim and perpetrator of bullying in their life. They might want to deny it, but that is the honest truth. Therefore, it's obviously something everyone is already aware of. Why the hell are we wasting time and effort raising awareness for something everyone is already aware of? Am I really the only one who notices the stupidity in this endeavor? I mean, I get the intent is good and commendable, but has no one really actually thought this through enough to realize the futility of it? Instead of wasting our time, how about we do what our parents and grandparents did and teach our children how to deal and cope with bullies instead? I mean, bullying has always been a part of growing up, but only now we got kids blowing their heads off for taking a gun to their school. Look, let's do something useful and inform our children that there are two kinds of bullies. 1. The troll. The troll is the bully who makes fun of people and uses words to get a rise out of people. The more you engage them, the more fun they have. Thus, the solution to this kind of bully is simple. Don't feed the troll. Don't give in to them. Ignore them and you take away their fun, and they go away. 2. The schoolyard bully. This is the bully that utilizes intimidation and physical violence to get their way and have fun. The truth about this kind of bully is that, at heart, all schoolyard bullies are cowards. They don't bully everyone. They pick out specific targets. The kids that make themselves the victim. Why? Because these kids typically won't say no or fight back. At worst, these kids will just tell on the bully, at which point it becomes your word against mine, and even if adults in charge attempt to discipline, the moment the adults turn their backs, the bully will be back at it. The only solution for these bullies is to stand up to them and say no. If things turn physical, wind up and punch the bully square in the nose as hard as you can. Even if you get beat up, the bully isn't going to forget that punch anytime soon, and because they are a coward at heart, they will leave you alone. The rare times these solutions do not work, go to the law. We already have laws for dealing with anything criminal, such as harassment, slander, assault, etc. We do not need new laws. We already have laws on the books to deal with all of this, so simply press charges. Beyond that, we need to get back to an understanding that words literally only have the power you give them. If a person makes up an insult to hurl at you, it only matters if you let it matter. The reality is, them feeling the need to hurl that insult says far more about their character than yours. And yeah, that's what I wrote. Like I say, back in 2018, and I really stand by it. It is something that every time when it's pink shirt day for my kids, okay, I still send my kids to school, but I bristle, and I actually do kind of go on a little bit of a rant in the morning when it's pink shirt day. It's like, because it is. I think it's so ridiculous. I think the only reason for it is so that the people who make the shirts can sell the shirts. Like, they would not be making nearly the money off of these shirts if there wasn't a pink shirt day, right? And that's really because raising awareness? Really, you're raising awareness for something that every single adult on the planet has been both the victim of and perpetrator of. No, everybody's already aware. You're not raising awareness. It's just so ridiculous. And whereas instead, like, we should be focusing on, sticks and stones. That's kind of that was the mantra for dealing with the troll back in the day before the troll even was a terminology. Troll these days, that's me. I got that from gaming terminology. I've been an online gamer since online gaming was a thing, and even kind of before it was a thing. Like, when I say I'm old school, I'm old school. I played MUDs, and there's another term for them too. But basically, they were MMOs, but text-based. Near the end, there was some that were starting to have some graphical interface kind of stuff, but for the most part, it was text-based MMOs. And then you just do it through a dial-up thing. It was, yeah. Yeah, I'm that old, and I was that nerdy. Yeah, but no, I still feel it, and it's one of those, like, I don't like bullying. If I find out my kids are bullying, they get disciplined here for it. They get talked to. They get I don't feel the need to put it out there at all. People are, no matter which way I go about it, people are going to be judgmental. Either people are going to think that I'm too lenient to my kids, or people are going to think I'm too cruel to my kids. So but suffice to say, my kids are disciplined if I find out that they're bullying. But I'm also not ignorant enough to think that you can get rid of bullying. I don't think that there's such a thing as a bully-free zone. You can't have a bully-free zone. A bully-free zone is a zone that no kids are allowed to talk or interact in. I don't want that. Bullying is a natural. Bullying occurs when people are pressing the line when they don't know where the line is. That's why kids are so cruel, is because they don't know where the line is yet. They don't know what is legitimate, just making fun and everybody can laugh, and what is actually hurtful. And in all actuality, it's understandable the kids don't, because that is entirely subjective, right? It depends on the kind of people and blah, blah, blah. So it takes a lot of interactions to get that. So bullying is going to be a natural byproduct of that progress, so you can't get rid of it. And yeah, I think that the way we as a society look at it and try to do it, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong-headed, and I think it's making the problem worse, not better. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think you're giving the bully excuses instead of accountability, right? But yeah, my timer is literally about to go off now for this rant, so there we go. So I'm going to peace out on this one. Thanks for tuning into this episode, Old School Bullying Rant. Like I say, if you found yourself enjoying this one and agree, leave a like, comment, let me know your thoughts. Subscribe for more content. Feel free to share. And thank you. Later.